Hello and welcome to drillingcontractor.org. This is Kelly Ainsworth at one of the 2017 DEC Tech Forums held in Houston. I'm with Valerie Wilson, Senior Integrity Engineer with Quest Integrity, who served on a committee that helped write the Wells Control Guidelines for ISO. How are you doing today, Valerie?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Can you tell us what the committee's primary goals and motivations were when writing these guidelines?
Sure. So for the ISO 16530 well integrity lifecycle document, our main goal was to be able to provide guidance to operators for well integrity, the development of their management systems, as well as how you can manage it from basis of design all the way through abandonment. Because there are documents out there that talk about well integrity, but they may focus on specific geographic locations or they may focus on one phase. We wanted to be able to address the whole life cycle.
You said during your presentation that when writing the guidelines, you were focused more on the what than the how. Can you explain this?
So a big part of when we defined the scope for the document was that we wanted to be able to address all wells all over the world. So in order to do that, we had to take the higher view, which is the what, and then allow the operators to define the how. Although we do have annex sections that get into some examples and some specifics, so that can help the operator develop the how.
How does the document provide guidance on designing wells with the life cycle in mind?
So the way we developed the document was it's broken into 6 phases. So we start with basis of design and go all the way through abandonment. One of those is design as a phase, but starting at the basis of design and then being specific to the common elements in each phase allowed us to take that whole life cycle view. And in the design section, we talk about what would be the major considerations very specific to design. So your hazard identifications, risk assessments, key barriers, and then carrying over from basis of design, and then what you would want to consider in the design, even all the way through the abandonment of the well.
Thank you for joining us today, Valerie, and giving us a look at the guidelines.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thank you for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.